I'm very well aware of my surname and what it means and how it's opened doors. But I still feel like an outsider.
So, hi Shruti Hassan, welcome to Bollywood Live.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Edge released on the 8th, and till now it's got almost 1 million views. Right? Tell me how's
It's
the
crossed the million.
yeah, it's crossed the million views. Tell me how's the response been so far from you, and how the fans are appreciating it.
I'm really humbled because I didn't expect such an amazing response. And even the comments and how much people are loving it, like, has just been such a, boost to me as a musician. So it means a lot.
Right? Is it true that you guys did this song during the lockdown period? You shot also in the
Yes.
lockdown period. All right.
Yes. Yeah, I wrote it in the lockdown. Um, and then I got in touch with Karan Parekh, who co-produced the track and played the guitars as well. And we had like maybe 2 Zoom sessions, and then I shot it on my phone. And Siddhi Patel in Bombay was a director. She kind of wove the whole thing together. So yeah, we all did it like long distance in lockdown.
All right. Okay, but you've been juggling with your music and with your acting career a lot nowadays, and you've been doing it quite good. And we've been seeing you doing it quite good for quite some time now. So tell me, what's the secret behind juggling both the careers in one hand and doing so great at it?
Thank you. I appreciate that. No, really, honestly, it's just that I enjoy what I do. I wasn't able to balance this much music before, so I'm really glad that I found that balance now.
And how did you find it?
I took a break from acting for a bit. I had to do that.
Mhm.
I had to step away in order to reassess, because it's like, you can't still keep running on the treadmill and expect things to change. So I needed to step off that treadmill and like reassess, and even the kind of films I wanted to do. And so yeah, I had to take a little bit of a breather and then restart both.
All right, so let's talk about Edge. I want to know what was the inspiration behind it because I saw the video. The video is also dark, and all darkness is around you, and I can see you only in the brightness, right? So, what is Edge actually? I couldn't. Can you explain that?
So Edge, basically, usually I write music and lyrics together, but this was based on a poem that I'd written. I was going through something with somebody and kind of triggered a lot of stuff for me. And I realized that, the reason the video is like that is actually, this is the black cloth from the video, which I'm just using.
All
So it's
right.
not like I live in a dark, you know, a hole or something. But I wanted it to represent the sort of black box which I feel we all have inside of ourselves, which is where the quiet conversations happen within ourselves, like an inner monologue. So I wanted this. How I feel in there is I feel like me and my music are alone in there, and we figure stuff out together. And so I wanted to represent that in the video, as well as the fact that I'd written this poem first, and it was about something else, but it kind of, I was like, oh, these 4 lines, like I seem to have articulated what I've always wanted to say. So I said that would make a great chorus. And so it became a chorus. And then the song kind of formed itself. And yeah, that's about it.
So the last question that I want to ask you is about what's happening in the industry right now, the debate of insider and outsider debate, right? So,
Right.
people nowadays are saying that people who come from outside, it's very difficult for them to make it in the industry. But it goes the same with the people who are inside. So I want to know, where do you stand on this debate of insider and outsider?
I'm in a very precarious position because I feel like I'm very well aware of my surname and what it means and how it's opened doors. But I still feel like an outsider. I don't think I have the skill set or the schmoozing abilities or the social skills or the strategic moves that other people have, irrespective of insider or outsider. I look at them and I'm like, wow, they're really smart at impressing directors and talking to people, and I feel like I completely lack. I'm like zero in that department. And I do feel like I've always felt like an outsider, like even in social circles, like I always felt like I don't belong. But there's something really powerful about not belonging, because it like allows you to have a fearlessness in what you create, because then you're not answerable to a group. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right, true that. The another thing I want to talk to you about is the OTT boom right now. So tell me, what do you think
Yeah.
about the OTT platform right now? Because a lot of movies have been released on OTT platform, and people are moving towards it. And you had your movie release recently on OTT.
Mhm.
So tell me, how do you feel about OTT as a platform as a whole, providing opportunities to the latest talent now?
I think it's fantastic. I myself am a fan of these platforms. I binge watch shows. I watch movies that I would have never probably gone to the theater and watched because I was busy, or would I go look for a DVD, or do you know what I mean? Like those days, just it's just different now. Like now it's just all in front of you, and I watch so much more stuff now because it's kind of laid out on a platter of entertainment that I end up watching so much more stuff now. There's a lot of people as well. Like I saw, like I suddenly get messages on social media saying, "Oh, I just saw D-Day on this platform, and it's amazing and lovely work." And that's like 6 years later. Do you know what I mean? So it's really amazing that you can have such varied content that can reach people so easily. I think it's fantastic.
All right. So talking about, can you recommend 3 shows to your fans that you've been currently binge watching, and you recommend them to go ahead and watch?
Yeah, so actually, someone recommended Mrs. America to me. It's on Hotstar, I think. It's fantastic. Um, I May Destroy You, again on Hotstar, is fantastic.
Mhm.
As well as there's a lot of really, really good documentaries on Netflix. So, depending on your interest, I would say catch a good documentary. And if you guys haven't watched, watch Peaky Blinders.
All right. Those are the really good recommendations. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for your time. Best of luck. And we can do this again soon.
Yes, in a month, so I can answer your question.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.